others have sprung up. So now an additional 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 more betting centers have sprung up in Nima, Alajo, Kotobabi, Newtown, and Mamobi. We found, among other things, a betting center called the Millionaires Sports Betting Center, only 2 or 3 buildings away from Al-Firdaus, formerly Al-Muntada. And one of our great sheikhs, Sheikh Nyama, actually lives in that neighborhood. And when I start rolling the pictures, you will see his car very close to Millionaires Betting Center. So people are literally cutting our noses and smiting them on our faces. And then there are 2 betting centers in the environs of Kado Mosque and Sheikh Hussein's Mosque of Blessed Memory. There is a blatantly visible betting center only 120 meters away from the national headquarters of Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah, close to Alaska in Mamobi. There's also a sports betting center almost opposite the head offices of Al-Huda around the pig farm area, and then it lies only ahead of the mosque in the area. Another one is not far from the sprawling Noga Mosque at 55 in Newtown, and many others. So if the clip is ready, last time the clip, we could hear the audio, we couldn't, watch the visuals. So we did a little bit of work so that we can get the 2 running in tandem. The siting of these betting centers, just as Hajj Adam Yunus has indicated, can even be interpreted as a conspiracy to rub our faces into the mud because of the sheer impunity with which they are situated close to our sanctuaries of worship. What is the way forward? Having made sense of the magnitude of this problem, it is prudent to look at ways of rolling back the momentum and proliferation of these betting centers, and the solution starts with you and me. The purpose of this conference is to set in motion an action plan to chip away at the visibility, number 1, because when betting centers have visibility, then it gives them some legitimacy that they want to continue to operate. And courtesy the biggest financier for this campaign, we are trying to counter the outdoor messaging. We can't mount the huge billboards they do, but we'll be strategic. When we pick our battles, we pick those battles strategically. So just close to where they call people to the den of laziness, we call them to hard work and industry. And so the purpose of this is to set in motion what will help all of us. We've dealt with imams, just as Hajj Zagon and Hajj Adam Yunus has indicated. And today we've got chiefs, youth activists, many of whom I can see around. And then we've got opinion leaders and political heads. And also property owners who rent out some of these areas to betting centers. And recently somebody recounted an anecdote to me. He said the current leader of Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Sheikh Umar, had a little property close to the Nima market. And of course, as an old man, he outsourced renting out spaces within the property to a third party. So this person had an offer from a betting center. And I'm talking about leadership by example. So the person was only supposed to give away the space to bring returns to the old man. And when he did, the money had come from a betting company. And after some time, people raised the alarm and said, "Yeah, Sheikh, this is your property and there is a betting center in it." What did the imam do? He said, return their monies to them and shut down the place. A takbir. And when we have leaders, lead by example. Many a times you go to Nima or Mamobi, you can't get a fresh parcel of land. It's an old neighborhood that is centuries old. Any betting center you see in Nima or Mamobi has been let out by somebody or sublet by somebody. And all the property owners in Nima are Muslims. So I believe the onus lies upon us to reach out to property owners in some of these communities so that we dissuade them from giving out spaces to betting centers. We at the consult hold a strong conviction